Scottsbluff woman is behind bars on several drug distribution charges. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, an Eagle Eye Gering police officer gets a suspected drug dealer off the streets after noticing some unusual activity late Monday night. 59-year-old Angel Bering was taken into custody after an officer noticed 3 people near the vicinity of the Gering bowling alley. One of the people approached an idling vehicle and left shortly after. The officer followed the vehicle and made contact after a traffic violation, and a search of the vehicle resulted in the discovery of prepackaged meth in baggies in Bering's purse. She was arraigned on charges of possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine and possession of a controlled substance. Bond was set at $50,000, and she'll be back in court on October 4th for her preliminary hearing. Well, extra time behind bars is likely the outcome for a Scottsbluff man who decided to walk away from a Scottsbluff County Corrections work detail Wednesday morning. The Scottsbluff Police Department and deputies were made aware of the escape of 21-year-old inmate Aaron Wilder Jr. in downtown Scottsbluff, which also prompted Scottsbluff schools to enter secure mode. Using cameras in the area, officers were able to narrow the search, and once Wilder Jr. was seen in the 000 block of West 23rd Street, a perimeter was quickly set up, allowing them to take Wilder Jr. into custody without incident around 11:15 a.m. He's likely facing an additional felony charge of escape for his brief walkabout. And the Scottsbluff County Sheriff's Office is warning the public of yet another scam hitting the area with a goal of causing financial loss to its victims. Sheriff Mark Overman says the jury duty scam has a caller tell a victim that the victim missed jury duty and they will be arrested unless they pay a fine immediately by depositing money into a Bitcoin machine. He says they've received multiple reports of this scam this week, including at least one confirmed loss of thousands of dollars. Overman says no law enforcement agency will ever call someone and ask them to make a deposit in a Bitcoin machine or purchase cash cards, and urges people to contact law enforcement if you have any questions about suspicious calls or requests for money. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
The incredible Renewal by Anderson Dog Days of Summer Sale is here, and I will sit up and shake for this one. It's the best offer ever for new windows and doors. Please listen to this. You get 20% off, an additional 5% off if purchased on the initial consultation. No payments for 24 months, 2 whole years, no payments. Please visit rbawyoming.com. Call today to schedule your free in-home consultation. Don't wait. This deal ends August 31st. 2 years, no payments. That's doggone awesome.
Welcome back. A new area of land within Scottsbluff city limits has been declared blighted and substandard, which will help property owners in the future apply for funding for site improvement. During Monday's city council meeting, the properties and tracts of land north of Highway 26 and south of East 20th Street along Delta Drive and 25th Avenue were designated as blighted and substandard. City Manager Kevin Spencer says one of the property owners in the area actually requested the study.
The only thing that I would add, Your Honor, is that we were approached by a business owner in this area that's interested in the redevelopment. Okay. And that's what inspired this study.
Now, with the new designation, the property owners are eligible to use tax increment financing to make improvements on land deemed blighted and substandard. Well, the motoring public will be happy to hear that repairs have been completed to the northbound span of the 10th Street Broadway River Bridge, and it's now open for traffic. The bridge closed in late July for repairs on the concrete on the bridge deck that had deteriorated over the decades of use. The reopening suffered from two delays, the first caused by vandalism when someone drove on some of the new fresh concrete, and the second when hidden damage was discovered during repairs to the bridge joints, increasing the amount of work required for the proper fix. The southbound span will be closing by December for much more extensive repairs that are expected to take a year to complete. County Road Superintendent Steve Baird says two-way traffic on the eastern span during those repairs was looked into, but was rejected for safety reasons by officials in both communities and construction experts.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
Scottsbluff gearing midweek action plus football and volleyball coming up this weekend for us here at the Rural Radio Network Scottsbluff. Time to fast track to some sports here on the TV side for a Thursday. How about that atmosphere and the action on Tuesday over at Scottsbluff High School? We had that rivalry volleyball with Scottsbluff hosting Gearing. Big-time crowd on hand, big-time action on the floor. Scottsbluff able to rally back from down 2 sets to 1 to win it in 5. They got 2 ace serves from Emma Hergenrader to close out the fourth and then won it going away in set 5. There were some standout performances on both sides of the net. Scottsbluff got over 20 kills in the match from Hergenrader. Addie Bolin was up around 15 on the night, while for Gearing, it was sophomore Jaxie John at or near 30 kills from what we charted unofficially. Scottsbluff looking at a road contest tonight at Torrington. Gearing will play this weekend at the McCook Invite. Let's go ahead and stick with volleyball for a moment. WNCC this weekend, they've got a revised schedule for the Wyobraska Invite with all 3 of their matches taking place at EWC in Torrington. The Cougars will play Miles Community College, Central Wyoming, and Gillette. The first 2 of those coming tomorrow, and then just the one match on Saturday. We'll have coverage with Chuck for both matches on Friday. WNCC coming off a 1-3 trip last weekend over in Sterling. The Cougars now 12-5, all 5 losses to ranked teams. They're sitting at number 20 in this week's national poll. Tonight, a big softball contest. It's Scottsbluff hosting Gearing. Gearing has won 7 straight games, including going 3-0 at Western Conference and Alliance last Saturday. That included an 8-7 win over the Bearcats. Scottsbluff then bounced back with 2 wins over North Platte earlier this week. They're 13-3 so far this season. Jeff Kelly joins me tonight on the trail for a 7 o'clock start. And tomorrow, just the 2 games for high school football, with both Scottsbluff and Gearing looking for 4-0 starts to the year. Big one at Bearcat Stadium. Scottsbluff entertaining fellow 3-0 Seward, while Gearing will be on the road to play at Ogallala. Both broadcasts with regular 6:30 starts for the pregame shows. That is the latest today from right here at the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Tri-City Stormwater presents Stormwater 101, an illicit discharge.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, Bayard Public Schools and Aulick Industries have teamed up for a partnership aimed at helping young students gain real-world trade experience. This week, a modified storage container was dropped off at the high school for students to work on to turn into a greenhouse. Construction's trade instructor Randy McKibben says his 6 students are ready to hit the ground running.
So our first deal after they set it here is we'll actually frame it up. In the meantime, I'll be lining up an electrician and a finish carpenter, and we'll get a spray foamer contractor in, and the kids will all be exposed to those people first before we actually get to experience doing it ourselves on this project.
Junior Nolan Deeker says he and his classmates are excited about this project and its impact on the district.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. We're going to get hands-on and build something and take pride in the work that we're doing and putting out for the school especially.
Once completed, the container greenhouse will be relocated to the elementary school and used in the after-school programming.
The after-school program, which is a University of Nebraska Extension service program, they're going to put it over at the elementary and be able to do things for the after-school program there.
If everything goes according to plan, this container greenhouse will be done by the end of 2024, and they might even get a chance at building a second one for the first part of 2025. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.